ever done yoga knows that exhausted yet energized feeling of euphoria afterwards. The only time I'd ever felt anything remotely like it was after sex. If the product of SEX is equal to that of YOGA, that's two congruent figures to the power of 0. Multiply sweaty bodies minus fear of personal space. And there it was. I was in love with my yoga teacher. His name was Deepak Raghunathan. Talent from Brooklyn. There was a certain ambiguity to his sexuality. Shaven chest, linen pants, Sufi poetry, and and yet, the adjustments he made were decidedly not gay. Go ahead and give me some nice big breasts. Did he just say big breasts? Because that's anatomically impossible. Ah, breasts. It's yoga, not sex. They're different. I began to scrutinize his every adjustment. Go ahead and come into tree pose. Now, the roots on your tree need to be so firmly planted that I could take my hand and draw a line from your heart chakra all the way down to your root chakra. You know, the root chakra. The taint. How could I not be hot for teacher? The dude was cupping my gold. I began to go every day. Within 3 months, I got guns, a six-pack, and a vagina aching for an adjustment. In doggy style. Down dog. I imagined him humping me from behind. In splits, I grouped down onto his imaginary erection. God, I was getting good at yoga. I could hold a headstand as long as the fantasy lasted. It's hard standing on your head. Try directing a full-fledged beginning to end hardcore porn up there while doing it. The blood doesn't know which way to rush. Then one day, I was standing in Dumio Ready Asana, when all of a sudden, whoa, he slapped my ass. Okay, namaste. That was definitely not an adjustment. That was something you might do to your partner in the height of arousal. It could only mean one thing. It was just a matter of time before we bought a bungalow in Topanga together, conceived a flexible family on organic hemp sheep. Every class ends in Shavasana, the final resting pose. All right. The pivotal segue moment in our relationship had finally arrived, and I was to rest. I had to strategize the beginning of our future together. How was I supposed to go from flat on my back in Shavasana to flat on my back with him? This is how I ended every class. Undoing all the good I'd just done for myself over the last hour and a half. It was the antithesis of what the ancient yogis had in mind. Quick Om, 5-minute Zen out. Instead, I was speedballing. So, there's this new tea I tried. It's quite nurturing. I was wondering if you might like to come over and, pee bag. Just try it. The tea, I mean. Oh, I wish I could. I'm heading up to Ojai for a prosperity workshop with my girlfriend. Breaking up is hard to do. It's easier if you don't have to tell the person. It was time to see other people. Real people. Who knew they were in a relationship with me. So I took up Pilates.